Join me as I dive into the controversy and try to understand Carn's response after those shocking tapes leaked. Carn is a name that's likely familiar to many of you, especially if you're part of the Christian community or follow gospel music. He's a renowned preacher, musician, and televangelist known for his dynamic preaching style and impactful ministry. However, recent events have put him at the center of a media storm. Imagine a man of God standing on stage, commanding attention, but instead of preaching love or mercy, he drops a bombshell about relationships, sin, and the boundaries of faith. Prophet Brian, a name revered in gospel circles, shocked everyone when he declared that he doesn't date sinners and warned that those who cross his path on the wrong side of morality are flirting with the spiritual realm. But this wasn't just a casual statement. Sources say his words exposed a private world of temptation, discipline, and even what some are calling demon time. You won't believe what unfolded next, the reactions it sparked, and the secrets that came out behind the pulpit. This is a story of faith, scandal, and spiritual fire that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about Prophet Brian. Prophet Brian has long been known for his powerful sermons, inspirational messages, and commanding presence in the gospel world. But recently he shocked followers and critics alike with a statement that sent shockwaves through social media. He doesn't date sinners, and anyone flirting with demon time in his presence better beware. What exactly did he mean by this? Who was he referring to? And why did this statement ignite a firestorm of controversy online? In this video, we're diving deep into the story behind Prophet Brian's bold declaration. You'll hear insider perspectives, understand the spiritual and personal context, and discover reactions from both the faith community and the general public. This is where it gets unbelievable. Details that no one is talking about and truths that reveal a side of the prophet rarely seen by the public. Stay with me because what happened next is more than a headline. It's a window into the tension between faith, morality, and the private life of one of gospel's most talked about figures. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Prophet Brian's words stirred such intense debate and what this could mean for his reputation and followers. It all started with a sermon that quickly went viral online. Prophet Brian, known for his passionate preaching and unshakable confidence, shocked his congregation and viewers when he boldly declared that he does not date sinners. On the surface, it sounded like a simple moral guideline, but insiders reveal that this statement carried far deeper, more personal implications. According to sources familiar with ministry, his words were not just about relationships. They were a warning, a reflection of spiritual discipline, and an assertion of boundaries that many say few dare to challenge. This wasn't the kind of message that comforts or inspires. It rattled listeners, forcing them to question their own moral standing and their interactions with the spiritual leader. Social media exploded. Clips of the sermon circulated with captions like Prophet K goes off on dating sinners and he's not playing with demon time. But what does demon time really mean in this context? To many followers, it was a term for temptation, sin, and spiritual compromise, a reality that has repeatedly warned against in past sermons. Yet this time it felt personal. Some insiders hint that his statement was inspired by private incidents, moments that occurred behind closed doors and involved people close to him or even members of his ministry. These weren't just moral teachings. They were cautionary tales shared with a fire that left listeners uneasy and intrigued. At the same time, the reaction was immediate. Loyal followers were divided. Some praised his unwavering stance, calling it a testament to his spiritual integrity and discipline. Others questioned the intensity of his message, wondering if he had crossed a line from spiritual guidance into public shaming. And as the sermon clip spread online, critics began dissecting every word, looking for hidden meanings and personal implications. This statement marked a turning point. Prophet Brian had always maintained a strong commanding image, but this declaration introduced an element of controversy that few had anticipated. It wasn't just a lesson about morality. It was a peek behind the curtain of the man himself, a man who balances spiritual authority with human complexity and whose private convictions can ignite public debate. The leaked tapes have sparked a heated debate, raising questions about his actions and statements in the past. The contents of these tapes have caused quite a stir, with many expressing shock and disappointment. The implications are significant, touching on aspects of accountability, leadership, and personal integrity. One of the main issues raised by the tapes involves allegations of misconduct and inappropriate behavior. The tapes reportedly contain conversations and actions that have been deemed unacceptable by many in the community. This has led to a wide range of reactions, from outrage and disbelief to defensive support for Brian Carn. His reputation, built over years of ministry work, is now under intense scrutiny. The tapes were reportedly recorded in a private setting, and it's unclear how they were obtained or leaked. However, their release has sparked a necessary conversation about power, responsibility, and the conduct expected of public figures like Brian Carn. Fans and critics alike are weighing in, with some calling for Carn to address the allegations directly and others questioning the motives behind the leak. The leak of these tapes and the subsequent fallout raises important questions about privacy, accountability, and the role of public figures. How do we balance the need for transparency with the risk of personal and professional damage? These are complex issues without easy answers, but they're crucial to understanding the situation surrounding Brian Carn. Brian Carn has finally broken his silence regarding the leaked tapes. In a recent statement, he acknowledged the controversy and expressed his regret and apology for any pain or confusion caused. He emphasized his commitment to his faith and his ministry, while also recognizing the need for personal growth and accountability. Carn's response has been met with mixed reactions. Some have praised him for taking responsibility and expressing remorse, while others have criticized the statement as insufficient or insincere. The impact on his public image is undeniable, with many questioning whether his reputation can be restored. The situation is still unfolding, with ongoing discussions and debates about the implications of the leaked tapes. For Brian Carn, the road ahead will likely be challenging, requiring him to navigate complex issues of trust, accountability, and personal integrity. In conclusion, the controversy surrounding Brian Carn and the leaked tapes is a complex and multifaceted issue. The reactions to his response and the ongoing discussions will likely continue to shape his public image and ministry. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you think Brian Carn's response was adequate? Share your comments below. Also, be sure to check out my other videos for more updates on this story and other trending topics. Thanks for the watching and subscribe.